Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Hampton will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their L.A. brethren. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I grew up in some major mental toughness, so I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Herbert now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now it's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Kappa.
Again, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, look at the juke. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Baylor tight. Let's go. Set.
Here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. Oh, now whistles. And unless he was drawn off, and I don't think he was, this is going to be a first down. So now then the penalty.
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. Down the right sideline. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Set. 180.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Bills 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his tip.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Now a run here off the RPO. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to find Atwell open downfield. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Bills 15, Rams 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
What? Set.
Stafford here coming off his pick 6. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strength.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Again, it's Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Quick slant here to Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Stafford now to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
A gain of 6.
Now Stafford is going to change things up.
1st and goal.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Bills 15, Rams 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Allen going to run with it. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Out of the gun, Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Bills' 4-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
22!
Now Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Rams 21, Bills 15.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why.
Now Davis fumbles it. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And a first and goal coming up here.
You say too late to